Hamilton director Myles Yaksich is back with a new film. Welcome back to Morning Live, and actually, a new studio since we saw you last.
Yeah,
it's an overdue visit.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, actually, we've got studio space here for your next movie, but we'll talk about that. But last time you were on, was it 2018? Poppies.
Yes.
Was a short film that we were talking about. You were still in film school, I believe, when you made that one.
Yeah, I was just finishing my film school at UCLA. And Poppies was the first short film I did. I did another one in between, and I'm back with a feature-length film.
Yeah. Now, if I remember correctly, so you graduated from Mac. You actually were in the finance sector.
Yeah, so I'm Mac alumni, did finance, moved overseas, lived in Asia for a chunk of time, and then pivoted pretty strongly.
Yeah, because you love film. So you went to film school in LA, and you're actually Los Angeles based now, right?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Well, welcome back to this side of the border, and congratulations on Albatross. Tell us the story here. It's Worlds Collide at an Awkward Dinner Party, 1959 New England.
Exactly. It's a story period film set in 1959. It's between two couples having dinner. It's this dark, character-driven, dramatic thriller. So it's really about peeling back the layers of each of the characters and figuring out how they fit into each other's world.
And tackles a lot of social issues.
A ton of social issues are kind of laced throughout the narrative. It's pretty under the surface, but it's tackling identity and kind of the compromises we're willing to make to feel as though we belong to part of the collective. So I think that in itself tackles quite a bit.
Are there a lot of parallels from 1959 New England to today, the discourse today?
You know, it kind of ironically or sadly in some ways is kind of what happened. I came up with an outline for the project, and when I pitched it to my producing partner, Jenny Lou Tugend, she kind of felt, you know, this is a bit dated, this maybe isn't as relevant, and unfortunately that was right before the George Floyd protests and everything started happening there, and I think it's becoming more and more timely. You know, as we move through the year.
Now, this was shot during the pandemic. You shot it in Hamilton, well, all kinds of exotic locations, Hamilton and Scarborough, and where else?
And a little bit in Dundas.
Dundas, so there we go.
But it was fantastic. So I came back during the pandemic, and, you know, I made a very short film when I was 12 years old in Hamilton, when I was, you know, very interested in film as a kid, and to make my first feature film also in Hamilton is
that's pretty cool.
Really cool and quite special because it wasn't the intention, you know?
Yeah.
Had COVID not happened, that wouldn't have.
And there's actually an advantage too, like with your cast, because with theaters shut down, there was a bigger pool for you to pick from.
We were able to tap into Canada's strong theater community. If you're a fan of the Shaw Festival and Stratford, you're going to recognize some of the faces in the film for sure. It's a true ensemble, so everyone's got great character roles, great screen time, and the cast really elevated the script. I mean, we have 9-page scenes and they could just run them like that because of their theater training. And
you've had a premiere screening in Los Angeles as well already?
Yeah. So we did, our festival premiere was in Sedona, where we won Best of the Fest.
Wow.
Then we had...
That's amazing.
Yeah. That's the teamwork.
Because the Sedona Film Festival is
huge. 28 years, I believe. And so we got the Director's Choice Award there. Then we had an LA screening at the Chinese Theater, which is pretty iconic, and some of the cast came down for that, which was wonderful.
Wow.
And it's great because the film's been recognized across different areas. So all 4 of the lead actors received Best Actor awards at different festivals.
That's amazing.
Cinematography and editing also received awards.
And it launches on a big platform next week.
Absolutely. It's going to be available in Canada on Apple TV and a few other platforms, transactional based. So I think
easy
YouTube
to find
movies,
on Apple TV next week.
Apple TV is the best. And August 2nd.
Okay, and we'll see you again at the Hamilton Film Festival in the fall. But thanks for joining us this morning on Morning Live.
Thanks so much.
Continued success, Myles.
Thank you.
All right, back after this.